Kevin, where's your dad? Kevin, Dad left weeks ago. Kevin, you can't lose your head in these situations. Dominic?
Hello? I've been sick for the past couple weeks. What the hell happened to Kevin?
The Miz got abducted on Raw weeks ago, and around the same time, you were gone.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't the best timing.
You were sick?
Yeah, I was the Wyatt sick. You didn't explain, where's Kevin?
Looking for you?
Well, maybe he'll come back by the next episode. Like The Miz.
Yes, The Miz is back with the vignette of the whole backstory of Miz saying that he was going to make these names out of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and showing that grudge is actually going to cost his life.
The B team? More like the Death Squad. Curtis Axel should be the last member of the Wyatt Six.
We're not doing this again. On the November 4th episode of Raw, there was The Miz coming back. It was all a crew ploy for Miz to ultimately kill the essence of the Wyatt Six. The entire Wyatt Six was left in the center of the ring. I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like the Wyatt Six should have been a much more unstoppable thing. And I'm not saying invincible.
Yeah.
But in a matter of, it hasn't even been an entire year of the Wyatt Six yet, and they've already been taken out. It's leaving me very doubtful, and I hate that, because I love the entire concept of it.
I agree that the Wyatt Six feel just a little bit nerfed, but I don't think the group has to be a powerful force. At least in that moment. Because at the end, they got tricked. The Final Testament, attacking the Wyatt Six doesn't feel like it necessarily weakens them. It feels more like the Miz outsmarted them. I think the Wyatt Six can still be brought back. They've definitely not been Wyatt familyed.
I think they still could come back, but it's just with everything that they're doing right now. I don't know. I'm staying hopeful, but
I will say, if the Wyatt Six look a little weak, I think it's fine considering we are finally at a point where Final Testament is interesting. It's crazy to think that The Miz makes a group feel powerful, but he does.
He's actually doing a good job with Final Testament as opposed to with the B team. Nope.
However, it's not like Howdy took the attack and then was like, okay, I guess I'm a bitch. Because even on the most recent episode of Raw, Howdy mentioned how, this isn't over.
But is it ever really over? Mike Tyson got back in the ring at 58 years old.
Terry Funk will never stop unretiring. Even though he's dead, he's never gonna stop.
What do you see coming out of The Miz and Final Testament? I'm very much expecting it to turn into Lil Jimmy coming to save the day.
That's the only way this story can end. But no, I have been wondering the same thing, because I don't think The Miz is a member of the Final Testament.
He's as much of a member of the Final Testament as Hornswoggle is a member of DX.
Or like Bronson Reed is of the Bloodline.
Which honestly, in terms of overall look, this motherfucker is definitely in the Bloodline.
Oh yeah, he looks like he should be in that. We're talking about The Miz and Karrion Kross, of course. But on Raw, Howdy, as a part of his video package, said, "You will lose what matters most." Does Howdy kidnap Maurice and the babies?
That could very much be done in a really, really, really cool way. Especially if you're involving the likes of The Miz and Maurice. They could cook real good. What do you see coming out of The Miz and Final Testament?
I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that The Miz is using this to kind of build his character a little bit. Like on Raw, he was very heavily leaning into this acting background. Coming out of this feud, The Miz might be different. I don't really know how, because I don't think he can just be heel movie star. I think there has to be another wrinkle added. I would love that wrinkle to be The Miz is such a good actor that he can manipulate people.
You know what we need Miz to do? Miz needs a starring role in Pretty Deadly, the musical.
Yes! Yes! He should be like their manager. He's just like, man, y'all are stuck on this theater kiddie shit. Let me take y'all to Hollywood. And then his long-term goal, I'm so sorry, now I'm cooking.
It doesn't matter what you're cooking, because it's going to culminate in a WrestleMania match of who is the top Hollywood star, The Miz or The Rock.
Yes. It's even shorter than The Rock versus Eric Rowan.
I would hope that the build-up is so good because of, like, the whole WrestleMania 27 stuff.
I feel like they could have some good promos.
100%. Oh, God. Kevin, oh.